What's going on, guys? Boy Joey 672 coming to you guys with a video right now. So I didn't get a chance to upload anything today, but I just wanted to talk about, I know it's late, just want to talk about some of the injuries. Just want to talk about how healthy we actually are going into week 1 of the season, which is pretty good. I think Doug's did a good job depending on people's views of preseason and who's playing, who's not playing. And I'm not going to get into all that because I've already made a million videos about that. But Doug Peterson at his press conference this morning talked about a good amount of players, okay? You have Brandon Brooks, the right guard, that is striving to come back week 1. And it looks like that he might be back because he's been more explosive. Doug has been saying he's been putting more reps, giving him a heavy workload at practice, giving him more and more to do. So this week he's going to get a lot more reps, even though he's not, playing in this game this week, of course, because it's just the 4th preseason game and no starters play regardless. So Brandon Brooks should be ready for week 1 of the season, which is very exciting. Glad he's back and looking very good, so I'm happy about that as well. You have Fletcher Cox coming back. They just gave him rest of all preseason. There's no reason to play Fletcher Cox. Make sure he comes back 100% healthy, and just make sure he's back in there. So I'm not worried about Fletcher Cox at all. Nigel Brown's been dealing with injury pretty much the whole offseason, and he's good. He's good to go for week 1. Doug is very optimistic that he'll be playing week 1 of the season, which is good because I'm not even saying I wouldn't even mind if Nigel Brown didn't even play week 1 because I have a lot of faith so far, and I want to see where we're at with these linebackers like LJ Ford. That's one of my favorites. And, having Nate Gerry, hopefully finally transforming into that linebacker that we all know he could be, stuff like that. So you have Derek Barnett, coming back as well. He's very optimistic about Derek Barnett coming back. So we're getting a lot of players back, guys that were injured and coming back fully healthy. Ronald Darby really wasn't mentioned, but I think he's going to be back week 1. Don't know if he's going to be starting. I mean, most likely he probably will, but because they gave him more reps. He finally did team drills last week, so that was pretty much a sign that he's pretty much back. So if he's doing team drills and he's hitting people and, being physical on the field at practice, and they're allowing him to do that, he's been cleared to do that, then Ronald Darby will be back. Other than that, guys, that's really it. I think the only 2 players that aren't going to be playing in this game, obviously, Cre'Von LeBlanc still in the walking boot. He's going to be out for a few more months probably. And then you have cornerback Jalen Mills as well. And I don't mind Jalen Mills not playing because I want other guys to get reps. I want guys like Rasul Douglas. I want to see Sidney Jones ball out. I want to see a lot of other things like Avonte Maddox, that was thrown in the fire last year as a safety, then moved to inside, then outside, and finally got his spot on the outside. I could see Sidney Jones, Ronald Darby on the outside, Maddox on the inside, depending if they play base or whatever they do. They do a little switch around here and there. So I'm excited to see those guys. Other than that, really, if I'm missing anybody really with injury, there's really not many other guys. Other than that, I've kind of named them all, and Doug is very optimistic for these guys to come back. For this week 1 game against the Washington Redskins at home, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to go. I can't wait to just see. I went to the preseason game. And it was great just being there. It was just great just being in that atmosphere again because I just felt like I haven't been to a game in forever. It's felt like years. Every time you're away from the link, it always feels like it's a long time. But pretty much that's the injury report, what's going on. And, these guys are not playing. They might practice a little bit here and there, but they're not going to be playing. They're going to practice this week, of course, but I'm saying for, after this week, after this last preseason game, down to Washington, keep our eyes on that. Case Keenum is going to be the starting quarterback going into Washington for the first week. Oh my God, can't believe that. Before I end this video, I want to give a huge shout out to Jigsaw0097. He is a Philadelphia Eagles vid maker, not just doing Eagles content, but he does worldwide NFL content as well. And not even just that, guys. He does movie reviews, he does game reviews, he does unboxing videos. He does pretty much everything in one channel, which is pretty cool. The guy works really hard on his channel, and he deserves more subs than what he has right now. He really does. He works so hard on his channel, and I love watching him. So please give this guy all the support. I play Xbox with him. He's a great guy, great vid maker. His content is superb. So please subscribe to Jigsaw0097. Really good vid maker. So I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly or fly.
If I could turn back time, change your mind, still be walking out that door, you'll never see